Yo, so in this video, looking grainy as hell, but in this video, I want to go over a question that I've had for a good while in terms of what exactly is it that I want to do with my life, which is a pretty funny question, right? Because, um, I mean, shit, like I feel like a lot of people probably get to this point and they're like, well, what exactly am I aiming for? And for me, I thought I knew, which was, I wanted to be a YouTuber, a day trader, etc., etc. All these things, but I don't think I want to be those things. I think those things are just expressions of who I truly am, and so and so the question for me, I think I answered it because I feel like a lot of people live their lives trying to be something they're not, or trying to be something that they're not meant to be. Um, and I feel like you only are in that place when you're not listening to who you truly are. I feel um, like it's not about the label, it's not about the doing. It's more about uh, who you are while you're doing it, and that's really important because who you are defines what you're doing. Who you are defines what you're doing because you impregnate your action with your being. So what makes like a great dancer? Well, a great dancer isn't an individual who had the great dance. Um, the dance isn't. The dance isn't. The dance cannot exist without the dancer. The dance is an expression of the dancer. So what I was saying was that you can't have a great dance without a great dancer, but you definitely can have a great dancer who doesn't have a great dance. And I think um, that's a very it's a funny thing, but I mean, think about it. Like you have your off days, but even though you are known as a great dancer, etc., you'll still have your off days. But the thing that I'm going to is that um, what makes the dancer great is his ability to show up and consistently put out great things. And to put out great things means to be able to really uh, be great, and by being great, that means being tuned in to the greatest of yourself. And so I feel like this is the third video, but I think I've come to this where I've been talking about being and being over doing. But the answer came to me when I asked myself, what is it that I'm trying to do? What is it that I'm striving for? You have so many goals, like make money, uh, get a specific amount of viewers, hit these specific goals, but internally, that doesn't really matter to me. I think what really matters to me is my capacity to be myself, and to fill the containers that I enter. I think that's really the thing where I can go into any area of life and fill it up, and then that invigorates me. I feel like my capacity to be myself regardless of the circumstance. I think that really is what I'm trying to do. It's the answer came to me. It's, well, like, I just like knowing the fact that I'm a well-rounded individual. I love the fact that I'm not just I wasn't just a great student. I'm also a great worker. I have a great work ethic, and on top of that, I also have great communication skills. I have the capacity to connect with anybody and everybody, um, with the right intention, and I have a beautiful relationship with my wife. I'm hoping to be a great father, uh, and I'm developing myself as a healer. I want to heal people. I want to help people. I love day trading. I love getting into the mysticism of the world. I love studying the occult. Um, all of these things are things that I love to do, and they're things that I think I look at them and I realize that that I just love to dip my toes into everything and fully immerse myself into that thing that I'm doing, into those roles that I'm playing, into those goals that I have, and so yeah, I do have this. I've had the answer, which is I want to become a complete human being, and that does really go against what is commonly known, but I believe that this is a continuation of Jung's work on individuation, which is what does it mean to be a whole being. You know, the goal of individuation was to become a whole being, but I think that right now what I'm experiencing is a continuation of that, which is becoming a complete being of a maximum capacity, the next evolution. I do truly feel like I'm there, not so much from an egotistic point of view, but reality keeps presenting itself in a way where I tend to be right often. Just takes a few days or months or whatever, but my intuition is pretty tapped in and my vision is pretty up there. And then I have now, thanks to my meditations and my just desire to be at peace, have a pretty solid framework for my day-to-day interactions that allows me to grow every day while also be centered and connected. But I think the answer should be to strive to be a complete being. It isn't to be a specific person, a specific label, to fill specific shoes, but to be a complete being. So do you look at your life and do you say, am I being the best that I can be right now? In this opportunity that I have, in this circumstance that I'm in, am I meeting it to the fullest? And if I'm not, why? And then, and I think that if you can find a reason to feel that, to give yourself completely, to immerse yourself completely in the moment, if you can give yourself that opportunity, then I think you'll really find yourself becoming something much more than the circumstance. I think you find the connections, and my stories I have many stories, but how many times have I not found that when I immerse myself completely into something, that it leads me to an even deeper dimension, to deeper realizations, to deeper transformations. Dance for me became a thing. At first was about getting at girls, getting to know girls, and also just having fun. But then later on it became this thing that not only, it did lead me to my wife, but also it became this thing where it was this expression which was so true to my core. This new way of communicating with individuals, with connecting at a deep level, at an intimate level, and I would not have thought that to even be a thing had I not immersed myself completely. So I think that in this game, in this life, where often many people are shooting for a specific image, specific goal, especially with like YouTube. I'm not shooting to be a specific YouTuber. I'm shooting to immerse myself completely and show up on camera and be myself completely and do it authentically, and whatever comes from that, I believe is what needs to come. So yeah, hopefully that was helpful. I believe it was really nice. I had to walk here from work like 10-15 minutes to my car, but better that than paying for parking, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, thank you guys for tuning in. That's your boy. Stay lucid. Peace.